absolutely fantastic. You've been such a joy to talk to, Christina.
I feel like we could talk to you for like 4 more hours. But
oh my God, we totally could. I know you have time constraints. I'm looking at the time, so I know we only have like a minute and a half left. So you go ahead and ask your question, Mock, because I know what it's going to be.
Well, I'll just preface it by saying I know you are a press secretary, and I know what your answer already is going to be, but I feel like I still need to ask it. Is there any chance of this?
Nice shirt. Wow. So, I mean, who knows? But what I can tell you right now is that Governor DeSantis has not said anything about running for any office besides governor. Great news yesterday is he officially filed for re-election as governor of Florida. Election is in 1 year. We're really excited about that. We expect a big win, obviously, because, we're getting so many people moving to Florida from out of state, especially from blue states, who are registering as Republican registration actually overtook Democrat registration for the first time ever in Florida's history. And this is thanks to our governor and his policies. So what I can say is, I think we're going to keep him for years. He's not planning on seeking any other office besides governor, but I understand why people want him to. Because frankly, when we look at like what's going on in this country, when we look at what's going on at the federal level, what's going on in Washington, D.C., like it's just like a vacuum of leadership. There is no leadership from the White House.
You're right.
So I get why people think that they would prefer a real leader who makes decisions based on facts and not based on some crazy ideology, and who wants to do what's best for the people, not for necessarily for like woke corporations or for a particular political ideology or whatever. Like he's all about working for the people. So, speaking as myself and not as a press secretary, I would love to see him as president. I just can tell you, I've never heard him say that he wants to be. I've never heard him say that he's going to run. He hasn't done anything that would indicate that. All I can see is he's completely focused on Florida and doing the best he can for the people of Florida.
Well, if he does decide to run, then I hope that he takes you with him, because you're obviously really good at what you do.
Fantastic. Just fantastic.
I'm happy to be here in Florida, and thank you so much.
One more thing. Can we just ask for a quick update, whatever you're allowed to say, about Secy and how she's doing and how she's feeling?
Yes. We talked about her this morning on our podcast. We were wondering how she's doing.
Well, thank you so much. I mean, I'll send you what the governor said yesterday, because he was asked in an interview about this. But I can say, she looks to be in really good spirits. I saw her about a week ago at the governor's mansion. They had a Halloween party for the kids of first responders, and she looked beautiful as always. She's stunning. And in really good spirits, and she has such a positive attitude. This is the kind of the diagnosis itself, it's not uncommon. Like there's so many women and so many people whose lives have been touched by breast cancer, but to be that young as she is, she's 41 with 3 very young kids. It's such a big challenge. It's a big curveball, but if anyone can get through it and come out stronger, it's her. It's the first lady. She's an amazing person. And thanks for keeping her in your prayers and for thinking of her.
Of course.